Yo, how do you feel about trash talking in general? Like,
Trash talking.
yes, trash talking in general, like in gaming.
Oh, it's a
Like my
game.
my take on it before we dive into the question. I think like
Uh-huh.
when it comes to like sports, is like you trash talk and then you just keep it moving from there. Like you shouldn't,
Yeah.
keep the trash. Like so, whenever I do it in gaming, everybody's like, "Yo, why are you trash talking?" I'm like, "Dude, I do this." I was like, "I do the same thing when it comes to sports. When it comes to gaming, I'm a trash talk, and afterwards, we're just gonna be friends afterwards. Like, there's no point to like take it personal." But what is your thoughts about trash talking in general? If you want to dive into that one, homie.
Okay, so I'll give it in two perspectives. One is in Fortnite, and one is in general, right? So this is just my solely my opinion, had nothing to do with like any videos in the past that I've watched about trash talking. So I think that in terms of gaming in general, no, I can't start off like that. In terms of Fortnite, right? Because kind of builds off that. Kind of in terms of Fortnite, if you're trash talking, there's really just two simple answers. So either someone takes it right or someone takes it wrong, and it's happened in two different scenarios for me. Sometimes we trash talk, like for example in the Mega Cord. Um, we trash talk Greg and everyone. Those of you who do not know, Greg is the most goaded controller player in Omega Cord Kappa.
Uh,
He is the best player on the. Okay,
oh my
no,
god.
but we love Greg, right? But in terms of trash talking, we just kind of mock him and say, oh, like your mechanics are really good, or like we like you know taking pictures of him like off the internet and just like kind of mocking him like, oh, you look like this, or oh, if you keep playing like this is what you finna be, or something like that, right? And we kind of laugh it off at the end of the day. Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, Kix is trash, like he's about to get banned, or like Zara, like Mans plays for Cloud9, but like he ain't joining no other team if he keeps playing like that, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
You kind of
definitely.
just like trash talk each other, and it's all fun and games. And I've posted like a video about like the Just for Laughs part, and you can see like Jordan and Zara just trash talking each other, talking about how one of them with fingernails looks like a cat or something like that. So it's like kind of funny, bro. But obviously that's the fun part about trash talking. You don't take it you don't take it seriously, right? And you don't make it personal. I think the biggest thing about trash talking is that you don't want to make it personal. A lot of people, they choose to trash
Facts.
talk and they make it personal, like, oh yeah, the reason you ain't on whichever team is because you didn't go to high school, or you didn't graduate, or you don't have a mom, and that kind of stuff. It's like you take it that far and people sort of be like, hey bro, like that hurts. If you're talking about just like physical appearance and everything, like it's really tough to say. It really depends on who you're with, right? You kind of need to know a person more to trash talk them.
Definitely. When it comes to trash talking, if you just don't take it personal, then hey, if they're not coming for your whole livelihood, if they're not like mentioning anything like personal and stuff like that, I feel like you should not like be butthurt about what they said. At the end of the day, we're just being toxic just to have fun. But you got to separate, if they're actually, mentioning about like your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your dad, your
Yeah,
mama, whatever, then I understand you have every right to be, feeling the type of way. Or if they're, talking about your skin, what I mean, let's say it's discrimination, like, yo, you have every right to be like, hey,
yeah.
that's not okay. You should not be doing that. Or let's say if they're new to the game, like, hey, then of course you can kind of back off a little bit. Yeah, and I understood like the whole situation you were talking about. It was just like, it was kind of just like, a we don't really know each other that well, and so that whole little altercation was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like we're just having fun. It's just Fortnite at the end of the day, or just gaming at the end of the day too. You know what I'm saying? You're just like just trying to be
Mm.
competitive, just trying to get in people's heads and just having a good time at the end of the day. So I definitely completely agree when it comes to trash talking. Just don't take it too personal. But when it comes, being personal, then that's when you can kind of like run it and be like defensive about it and be like, yeah, it's not okay. I gotta draw the line about it. So definitely, because like I
Yeah,
always want to hear about other people's take about trash talking, because like everyone has a different view on it. So I'm just like kind of curious about it. Like, man, this
yeah.
dude being toxic. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm just like having fun, and you know what I'm saying? If it's all in fun and you're just vibing and everyone understands it's a joke and everyone's on it, then hey, completely understandable. So